Tonight on the Zoric Show, Democrat trash talk, the ungreatest generation, and as always, Mo. Thank you, and welcome. Oh, you're too kind. Welcome to the Zoric Show, the only show on YouTube that is recorded before a live studio audience arrives. I am your host, the aforementioned Zoric, and that means it is now time for our top story. Senator Bernie Sanders defeated Hillary Clinton in the Wisconsin primary on Tuesday, his sixth straight victory in the Democrat nominating contest. Despite winning by 13 points in the Cheesehead state, Sanders only nets 4 delegates, winning 42 to Clinton's 38. If you're wondering how, the answer is simply, the Democrat Party is doing for democracy what Alanis Morissette did for the definition of irony.
And isn't it ironic? Don't you think?
That I'm citing Alanis Morissette in an effort to define irony? Yes, I do think. On the Republican side, Ted Cruz won significantly, winning almost half of all Republican votes cast. His win was huge, I tell you, it was huge! Of course, the campaign moves on to Hillary's home state of New York. Wait, Hillary's from Chicago, and spent most of her adult life in Arkansas, and Bernie was born in Brooklyn. Why is everyone calling it a home state for Hillary? Irregardless, Hillary has gotten tough on Sanders, calling him, and I apologize for the language, but not a Democrat.
Senator Sanders wasn't really a Democrat until he decided to run for president. He doesn't even know what the last 2 Democratic presidents did. And well, it's true.
Those Bernie supporters booing her probably don't want me to point out that the U.S. Senate website, which defines his current job, has him listed as an independent, which means he's a socialist. Of course, Bernie didn't let that go and returned fire.
Let me just say in response to Secretary Clinton, I don't believe that she is qualified.
Unqualified. Let's see. As First Lady, she failed to nationalize health care. She virtually wrote no legislation as a senator. As Secretary of State, she was bailed out by her husband and John Kerry. And there's one more. It's on the tip of my tongue. Oh yeah! Benghazi. So yes, you just witnessed me agree with Bernie Sanders. I think I need a drink. Is that craft beer bit coming up? No? Not yet? Alright. Here's your Joe Biden meme of the week. Have you seen any movies recently? What about Batman v Superman? Did you see 10 Cloverfield Lane? What about 13 Hours? Welcome back. Last week, this happened.
University students say that they were so traumatized by the sight of Trump drawings on campus, they complained and protested. Some students even calling it a violent act. And the school's president now vowing to hunt down whomever wrote Trump 2016 on a sidewalk in chalk. And the school is now offering emergency counseling.
America was fun while it lasted. Remember how they called those World War II guys the greatest generation? Well, now we have the opposite. Did you hear him say emergency counseling? For Sidewalk Chalk? Like this? Maybe I can relate. This happened to me the other day. sidewalk. Oh, look, somebody wrote something on the sidewalk. No! That's not true! That's impossible! Now I really need a drink. Can we get to that craft beer bit yet? In other news, Bruce Springsteen has canceled a show in Greensboro, North Carolina, in protest of a new law in that state requiring everyone to use the restroom of the gender of their birth. I really think all this ugliness could have been avoided if North Carolina would have just used the bill that I wrote that simply renames men's and women's restrooms as Innies and Outties. Top-notch logo work right there. Hashtag make restrooms great again. And finally, and not a moment too soon, your craft beer of the week. I'm drinking Dirty Little Freak by Dewclaw Brewing Company. It's a chocolate stout with a lot of other flavors in there, accented by some real hoppiness. It's pretty dark, but holds its flavor pretty well all the way through. I'd give it about a 3 on a 5 scale. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in again this week. Special shoutouts to One Crazy Life in the comments section who says, "You're comedic gold. Love your videos." That's what I've been trying to tell people. Also, you misspelled your. Shout out to my cousin Brandon who actually used the hashtag Andy Zoric Show. If we can do this about 2,998 more times, we might actually get trending. Speaking of trending, follow me on social media at Andy Zoric on Twitter and Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe here too. If you want to see me perform live, come to my office. But the guy at the security desk probably won't let you in. A while back, I offered to do a no-holds-barred question and answer session once I had 20 subscribers. Well, that happened this week when a guy I went to high school with finally subscribed. So send in your questions via Twitter, Facebook. Is mail still a thing? Anyway, as promised, I will answer your questions on anything. Anything. And you can go to GoFundMe/Andy Zoric Show. I mean, there's innovative entrepreneurs and children with medical bills on there, but are any of them telling you semi-timely jokes on the internet? I don't think so. Tune in next time to see which beloved Walking Dead character I beat to a pulp with my barbed wire wrapped bat. Until then, I hope it was as good for you as it was for me. Good night.